Let's take a look at some of the top crypto deals of the week. These are coins that are super undervalued because they're discounted right now after having gone through a major market correction. And basically, you can find a lot of super cheap coins right now because the market is an absolute bloodbath. So that's coming right up. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Coin Rocket YouTube channel, where we are now boarding for one-way trips to the moon. So if you'd like to join us, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you there. So first of all, we're going over some undervalued coins right now that are down, that you can pick up at a bargain. They're super cheap. They might go down some more, but the market just had a huge correction, and it looks like these coins may not go down this low for a while. So first off, we have Bitcoin, under $12,000. It's down 40% in the last month, and we may never see Bitcoin this low again. Now, once Bitcoin overtook $10,000, it had a major bull run towards 20,000, and since it reached 20,000, it really hasn't reached those all-time highs again. And the market is looking like it's really overdue for a bull run. I mean, Bitcoin has been losing dominance to some other currencies like Ripple, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin Cash in recent times, and Bitcoin's really not been doing that well relative to how it has always been the dominant coin in the market. I mean, last year at this point today, we were, let's see, January 16th, Bitcoin was at about 85% dominance. This year, it's at 35% dominance, and the market cap is sitting at 573 billion. So just a couple days ago, this market cap was over 800 billion. So just yesterday, it was over 700 billion, over almost 750 billion. So I think we're going to see a lot of these coins go right back up to where they were, especially Bitcoin. We saw a huge altcoin bubble recently, not bubble, but huge altcoin pump recently, and altcoins had a bit of a bull run, but it looks like Bitcoin is now overdue itself for a bull run. So I mean, $12,000, that's a great price to pick up some Bitcoin. You all know where to buy Bitcoin. You can get it on Bitfinex, Bittrex, Binance, you know, all the Coinbase and GDAX. I mean, basically everywhere that sells cryptocurrency, you can get Bitcoin. So next up, we have Litecoin. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna have some more interesting picks here than just Bitcoin and Litecoin, but I mean, come on, Bitcoin, or Litecoin, I mean, is under $200. That is a steal. It's down 38% in the last month, and seeing Litecoin under $200, I mean, that is just a lovely sight. Just that flat 200 right there. I think Litecoin can easily revisit its all-time highs of $300 or more. That's my opinion, though. Remember, this is not professional financial advice. It's just a guy talking about cryptocurrency. So, I mean, you all know what Litecoin is and where to get it. You can get Litecoin on GDAX, Coinbase, Binance, Bittrex, you know, all the exchanges that you probably already use anyway. Alright, now that we talked about Bitcoin and Litecoin, let's get to the real stuff. So next up, we have Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens is down about almost 30% in just the last 24 hours. Just today, it's down 30%. I mean, 45 cents for Stellar Lumens. That Stellar Lumens is one of the fastest cryptocurrencies ever. Like, the only currency competing with Stellar Lumens is Ripple for the fastest, because Stellar Lumens is a fork of Ripple. So they're very similar in that they're both the fastest coins for transactions, and that's why they're getting partnerships with banks, with other financial institutions that want to have fast and cheap transactions. I mean, Stellar Lumens is doing what Bitcoin was basically supposed to do by, you know, introducing the blockchain and making transactions cheap and fast. Stellar Lumens and Ripple, in a different sense, are both doing that, exactly what Bitcoin kind of promised it would do. So Stellar Lumens, you can find it on Bittrex and Binance. It's a really good coin. It's similar to Ripple, except it's not as centralized, and it's not just for the big banks. Okay, next up we have Dash, Digital Cash. Now this one has taken a bit of a hit too. It's down 25% in the last week, putting it below $1,000 at 820. I mean, getting Dash Digital Cash, I just like saying Digital Cash. after I say Dash for some reason. At $820, I mean, anything under 1,000 I think is a steal for this. But under $900, barely 800, almost down to 700. I mean, look at that. It just went down another $4. We might see 700 something dollar Dash again. In my opinion, this is one of the better just strict currencies because they have fast transactions, they have low fees, they have good marketing, and they have a good wallet system and everything. They have a good team, and they have the option to do anonymous private transactions. So Dash kind of has everything that you want out of a coin that could be used as just like a regular everyday currency for the mainstream. Okay, and Dash also has masternodes, which you can use to stake, but they cost like 1,000 Dash, which would be like $813,000 right now. So the masternodes aren't exactly a bargain, but Dash itself is. So Bitfinex, BitHum, HitBTC, Kraken, Poloniex, Yobit. There we go. There's some Bittrex and Bitfinex, and Binance is where you can get Dash. All these places you can get Dash. This website is coinmarketcap.com. You just click on the currency and go into the markets tab if you don't already know. Okay, so next up we have Manero. Monero is a strict privacy coin. This one's down 20% just today, and anything I think under $400 is a pretty good deal for Monero. Especially these low 300s I think is a really good deal. We could see Monero back up at $450 easily. I think we could even see it higher than that. Okay, Manero, as I mentioned, it's a privacy coin. They have a very active development team, and you can get the currency on Bittrex, Bitfinex, Binance, and all the other smaller ones. Okay, and Tron, I mean, come on. Tron, everyone's heard of Tron recently. It's had so much hype. It's down 50% in the last week, right? This is one that I personally still own some of. I bought it at 2 cents, sold most of my holdings at 30 cents, and now it's back down to 5 cents, and it's the accumulation period again. Tron back down at 5 cents is a good time to buy, back before it has another huge bull run. I mean, Tron, if you like Tron, you should like Steam it, you should like some of these Steam apps that Steam has, and some of these other coins that are kind of platforms that plan to do content monetization in the future. Tron's just another one of those. So Tron, it's not that unique, it's just that it has some good, call it marketing. It has some good marketing by Justin Sun, hyping up the price, pumping up the price, hyping everyone up for the coin, announcing all these partnerships and everything, and making announcements for announcements, and, you know, I'm sure you've heard about Tron. There's not too much really to go in depth here with Tron because they don't really have much of their actual product released. And that's why this coin is going back so low so quickly. It's back down at 5 cents because there's really no, there aren't many kind of fundamentals for the coin because they haven't really released much yet in terms of their actual platform. Although you can buy Tron on Binance right now and some of these smaller exchanges. 5 cent Tron, that's not bad. It's down 30 cents in 24 hours. 30%, I mean. 30 cents. 30% in 24 hours. That's pretty cheap. I mean, this is one that was on the list on my crypto deals of the week last week, back when it was down to like 10 cents. So, I mean, 5 cents, like, if you're looking to get in Tron, this is may be the best time in a long time for you to get in. Next up we have Liske. Now Liske is one that's down only a bit. It's not down an insane amount recently, but it is down to about $24, which puts it $23, which puts it below its all-time highs, which it reached recently. So let's see what these all-time highs are. $37, about $38, ooh, 39. So about 40 bucks. We saw Liske at 40 bucks already, and that was what, just a week ago, about a week and a half ago. So I think, in my opinion, especially with the rebranding and all the new things coming from the Liske team this year and the coming month, I think we could easily see Liske at around like $50 or more really soon. So $23, it may seem like a lot if you've been following Liske for a while because it is almost an all-time high, but $23 is still undervalued for the Liske project in my opinion. If you don't know what Liske is, it's a project. They're looking to compete with Ethereum, and basically one kind of major thing that they have over Ethereum is that they're using the Java programming language. So if you are a developer and you're looking to develop an app or a smart contract or something, then you look at your two options, being Liske, Ethereum, and, well, there would be a bunch of other options like Neo as well, but we're comparing Liske with Ethereum. So if you're a programmer, you already probably know Java, and you may not know Solidity because it's a language that is only used for Ethereum. So really, there's kind of no reason for developers to have to learn a new language in order to program on your platform. So that's why it's important that Liske is using a language like Java that a lot of developers already know. Okay, so next up we have Binance Coin. Binance Coin, it's down 15% in the last day alone, so that's pretty good. I'm sure everyone on here has heard of the Binance exchange. I mean, I'm sure you won't be surprised that you can find the Binance Coin on the Binance exchange, and it's down to $15. And basically a lot of these exchange coins are interesting holds because basically as long as people use the exchanges, whether the market goes up or down, the coins should always have value because people are always going to be trading regardless of whether the market's up or down, right? So they're always going to be creating transaction fees. The exchanges are always going to be profitable, and a lot of these coins like Binance have systems where they reward people for holding the coin, not only by giving them lower fees, but also by doing coin burns, where they burn like 20% of the profits on a quarterly basis. They buy back their coins and then destroy them with the profits that they made. So then the supply of the coin goes down while the demand remains the same, so the price goes up. I mean, there's really not too much to talk about with Binance Coin. It's just a coin for you to get lower fees on Binance, but it's down right now like 30% just in the last day, $15. Not a bad deal for Binance Coin. All right, Substratum. Substratum is one that's down 48% in terms of Ethereum in the last week. We saw this coin up towards $30, not $30, $3. It was over $3, I believe, at one point. And this is a coin that could easily revisit its highs towards in the near future once more people start using the Substratum decentralized web. They have a very active development. They're releasing new releases and new tests, and they have their public beta being released really soon. And basically, the more people that utilize the Substratum network, the more popular this coin's going to get, and the more valuable it's going to become over time as more people switch to the decentralized web system that Substratum has set up. So this is a coin you can get on Binance, and sitting at $1, under $1.50 right now, pretty good. You could easily see it above $3, and even much more than that, because it's sitting at rank 83, right? This is the smallest cap coin on the list, and really, as with a coin sitting at rank 83 with a project as big as the decentralized web, but we could definitely see this coin reach highs of $10 or more over the long term. So that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time.